I'm a newsbee, and this is my story. Being a newsbee, I'm a bug with a purpose. I'm a reporter for the Buzz, a fledgling newspaper we insects are putting together. It's my job to interview the insects I run across in my other line of work, sipping nectar from flowers. So I needed to fly over and meet with my editor, a click beetle. I was flying low over her territory when I spotted her. Looked like she was trying to climb up a rock. I guess I distracted her. As I was flying in, she turned her head and lost her balance. She fell back, landing on her dorsum. Well, I love it when this happens. Soon she bent back. Then, with a loud click, she straightened herself out, hurling herself skyward, tumbling end over end until she landed back on all sixes. The first time I witnessed this performance, I felt embarrassed and confused. That time, she landed on her back 3 times before finally getting it right. When it was all over, I noticed that I was more embarrassed than she was, so now I just relax and enjoy the show. Anyway, she says this as if nothing has happened. I think you should know that there's an up-and-coming young reporter who's all the rage. They say he's looking for new opportunities. Oh, she's subtle, about as subtle as the windshield of a bus going 90 miles an hour. Is that so, I say? Who is this upstart then? He's a stable fly. Very good, very narrow. Really? What's his byline? The straight poop? You have heard of him then? Oh, click. How can you think of replacing me? I've got experience. I was interviewing mosquitoes when this guy was still in the puparium. That's true, but sometimes experience just gets in the way. Sometimes what's needed is a fresh perspective that only a newcomer can have. A newcomer from the manure pile? Must I remind you, you're a fly yourself. Yeah, sure, I'm a member of the order Diptera, I say, straightening the black and gold designs on my abdomen. But I'm a hoverfly. So? So, there's no poop-dwelling maggots in my family. We associate with a classy crowd. Classy? Yeah, the nectar feeders. We appreciate the finer things, beauty, aromas, plant hormones galore, pheromone symphonies. If that ain't the life, tell me what is. Don't use bad grammar. She stamped all 3 of her right tarsi. I heard a faint yelp under the leaf litter. We're not here to discuss your lineage. I'm trying to talk to you about your style. What about my style? You need a new one. You need to be looking out for the next big thing. What was the last big thing? Oh, who bothers to remember that? That's so yesterday. There's your problem right there. She points a spiny tarsus at my proboscis. And I was thinking that my problems start with a certain click beetle who keeps telling me what my problems are. She pounds one front tarsus into the other, saying, we need to be now, or even tomorrow. These things happen on their own, I say. Tomorrow always comes after today. That's not news. She sighs and crosses her front legs. Not since I was a wireworm have I seen a case like you. So I got down to business. I asked her, well, give me some clues about this big thing. Are we talking animal, vegetable, or mineral? That's for you to find out. You're the reporter. At least give me its approximate dimensions. Are we talking about physical size here? She gives me a level look and says, what did the rectangle say to the triangle? What? Don't be obtuse. Well, this left me scratching my head. She sighs again. It may be hopeless, I see that now. Her compound eyes gazed off into space. This journal may never come about, what with technical difficulties and stale talent. Oh, you call it stale? She seems to be talking to the vegetation. Oh well, all we can do is try. We may never get there, but we'll give it our best shot. Now, what was that staple flower's name again? I left her then muttering to herself. Big things. What does it all mean? If you ask me, there's nothing more now than whatever's in bloom at the moment. What could be bigger than flowers? Take it from me, there's nothing sexier than flowers. Even some mammals are attracted to their pheromones. Don't even ask me how many species barriers that crosses. And I happen to know there are even some bats, a few birds, and even some humans who pollinate flowers. Not many, it's rare, but there it is. Mammals are strange, though. I hope the next big thing, whatever it is not a mammal, or an amphibian, or a reptile, or a bird. Come to think of it, I don't think I like this idea of the next big thing.